Hello, hello, hello. I am author and entrepreneur, the cerebral palsy vigilante, Zachary Fennell. And that sound is the spoilers warning alarm, which means it is time for another Speechless episode review. Stop this video if you are not caught up through Speechless Season 3, Episode 2, L-O-N, London, Part 2. And the spoilers begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This week saw the continuation of the DeMille's and Kenneth's trip to London to visit Maya's father, Martin, and ask him for money so the DeMille's could buy back their house. A situation heightened at the end of the episode last week when Martin explains he was expecting to see Maya again one day, but he was expecting to see her when she'd be asking for help or money. Instead, she came simply to visit him and reestablish a genuine connection with her father. Genuine stands a good word to focus on as we learn in episode 2, courtesy of Martin's wife, Frances, that Martin's comments might not have been so genuine themselves. Frances reveals to Maya after Martin begrudgingly writes Maya the check that she cannot cash the check because Martin is broke. Maybe that's why Martin made his comment in the first place, to deter Maya from asking for help. I wouldn't be surprised given the gamemanship Maya and Martin participate in when communicating. Said gamemanship played a key factor in how everything went down. Early in episode 2, Martin says he would be happy to help out Maya now that they are no longer estranged. That is, if Maya ever needs help. So Maya and Jimmy start to plot that housing situation appear as a new problem that just started. A plot foiled by two things. First, Jimmy is a horrible liar. He can't even come up with a lawyer's name off the top of his head. Secondly, and the real undoing, is Ray. Early in the episode, to calm down a nervous Ray, Maya lies to him and says Martin has already agreed to give them the money for the house, but Ray couldn't say anything, citing British culture as the reason why. Given Ray's social awkwardness, the lie backfires as Ray ends up thanking his grandfather for the money before Maya and Jimmy could pretend the problem was new. In the end, though, this all sets up a feel-good moment where Jimmy gets to save the day and be the hero. This ties into the episode's side story for Jimmy. Jimmy makes a friend while out at a bar, reminding him of life before he had kids. However, Jimmy forgets his phone at his friend's place, and when he returns to pick up the phone, he meets his new friend's best friend. This depresses Jimmy, but Dylan and Ray are there to encourage their dad to reach out to some of his old friends from the band he used to play in. Those old friends wound up with jobs that allowed Jimmy to get the finances to allow the DeMails to buy back their house. While Jimmy's friends having these occupations did feel a little contrived, I am not going to complain. It is TV after all. Plus, Jimmy is such a likable character. It was nice to see him get the win. So by episode's end, Ray's social awkwardness did not cost the DeMails their house or their relationship with Martin, as Martin vows to stay in touch and visit. Although Ray's awkward goodbye did leave Kenneth to make the joke to Martin, I feel like the wrong ones are nonverbal. Initially, I laughed at this joke, but then I had some second thoughts wondering, should I be laughing at this? I know it was a joke, but why is it funny kind of deal? I am still not sure about the joke, but speaking of Kenneth, JJ spent most of the episode trying to be Kenneth's wingman. As I was watching, the thought to me occurred, there hasn't really been anything about disabilities in this episode. Then with about 5 minutes left, a big revelation changed that. When Kenneth pressed JJ about why JJ was trying so hard to be Kenneth's wingman, JJ shared that he saw job applications in Kenneth's house before the trip. Kenneth admitted to looking into his options for once JJ graduates high school. Ultimately, JJ wanted to prove to Kenneth that he, JJ, had something to offer, so they would stay in touch after Kenneth was done being his aide. Wow. That is a powerful issue to shine a light on. The long-term relationship between a caregiver and an individual. Never needing a one-on-one aid myself, I cannot directly relate to the deep and profound bond that forms. However, I am familiar with real-life examples. Mike Berkson and Tim Wambach are the first pair to come to my mind. Tim was Mike's one-on-one aide from 7th through 9th grade. The two formed such a powerful friendship. They adapted their story into a stage show titled Handicap This, traveled the country educating and empowering in an entertaining way, and even started a nonprofit together. If you want to learn more about Mike and Tim, I will leave a link to an interview I recently did with them in the end screen. For now, though, allow me to wrap up my review for Speechless Season 3, Episode 2, London Part 2. Overall, I would give this episode a score of 8 out of 10. The episode was well written, creating an unexpected twist with the Martins' finances, while also doing a great job of weaving Jimmy's side story into the main story, and in addition, building up to a powerful dialogue between JJ and Kenneth. The one thing that didn't sit right with me with the episode was Kenneth's joke about the wrong one being nonverbal. But again, I did initially laugh, so maybe I'm just overthinking. What do you think? Leave your rating for the episode in the comments section below, and be sure to leave your reasoning. Then while down below, also rank this video by giving it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed today's review. For more Speechless reviews and cerebral palsy and disability related videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel here and hit the bell notification icon to receive notice every time I publish a new video. And until that next video published, please remember, don't blend in, blend out.